What are the signs you could potentially be entering into an abusive marriage? Well, the first sign will be that somebody who you respect and submit to can see it. Because usually you will be the last person to see that somebody you love and are in love with is abusive. But first of all, see, if somebody hits you once in courtship, that's it. Now, my old pastor used to say twice. They said the first one was an accident. The second time, go. I upgraded it. And when I say old pastor, I'm not talking about the one you think. I'm going to keep this one because I don't want anybody attacking them. And you don't even know they're male or female. But they would say, if I have a female pastor who would say, well, the first time is an accident, the second time. So she just to know there's a woman, that was a woman who said that. So don't come for the men. But me, personally, once, that's it. The relationship ends. Like I once told people I was pastoring, this relationship is over. Now, if you want to wait and start a new one soon, we can discuss it. But right now, as far as I'm concerned, relationship is over. You can come back next week and let's start the process again. And we deal in the marriage school of the process of entering a godly relationship. There's actually a teaching on the Kingdom Culture channel, the process of a godly relationship, from a beloved seminar years ago. I plead you, for those who say, why doesn't the church talk about these things? We have talked about it in this church online. Go listen. But also things like control, isolation. If a person comes into your life and are immediately showing you how everybody else in your life is bad for you and only they are good for you, run. A person comes in, somebody tells you, don't tell your pastor. Okay. And people will say yes to that and then come back and say they were not supported when things broke down. How are we supposed to support you when you decapitated our ability to be involved? Secondly or thirdly, you need time. Stop falling in love and wanting to get married immediately. And I don't care if you've known each other as friends for 10 years. You have not dated and been romantically involved with this person. You could have been childhood friends. There are elements to their character that will only show up in a marital courtship scenario. Be patient. Time is the best prophet. She's unmatched. She never gets it wrong, in my opinion. Remove the idolatry of the need to be in a relationship and working towards marriage, and observe your relationship or courtship with the perspective of, I can walk away anytime I want. In essence, I don't need this. I want it. I believe God is saying this is his will for me, but I'm going to make space for the fact that I could be wrong and shine my eyes with spiritual oversight and friends and family support. Naomi, let the church say amen. Anybody who tells you that what protected you before they came into your life should be removed from the equation, run. Anger issues. Another one's anger issues. Because, see, listen, people are always going to be at their best while they're trying to marry you. A person will usually, now God can transform them, and that's a very rare situation. But just assume who you're seeing now is the best they ever will be. Anger management issues, right? Physical violence to other things or people. I heard a story of a man who, because his sister was rude to his fiancée, he slapped her. No, I think it was a skit I watched on YouTube. And she boasted about how he slapped his sister when she was rude to me. Honey, he gets angry and he starts punching holes through walls. Like I used to do as a child and teenager. Not in my relationship with my wife or any other person I dated before. God had dealt with me long before that time. But if what I used to do at 16 is what I was doing when I was dating my wife and I was her pastor, I would tell her, run. Because if he needs to punch, hit, or break something when he's angry, very soon he'll be punching, hitting, or breaking you, male or female.